Call the meeting to order and ask the clerk to call the roll, please.
Dr. Lee,
Here.
Miss Walden,
Here.
Miss Shinholster,
Here.
Mr. Joyner,
Here.
Mr. Mullins,
Here.
Mr. Chambers.
Here.
Thank you. We do have a quorum present. Welcome everyone to the meeting this evening. If you stand for the prayer and pledge, please. And let's pray. Well, Heavenly Father, we are so grateful to you for this day that you provided for us, and we're grateful for all the many blessings that we get from you, Lord, and help us to know that you are in control of what we do, and that you do have a plan for us, and Lord, that we derive all our blessings from you, and we ask that you would forgive us for the times we take those for granted. We ask that you would bless all those who serve both our local governments, our state, and our nation, including this body, and we thank you for the opportunity to do so. We ask all these things in your holy name. Amen. Amen. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Council, I'll entertain a motion for the adoption of the July 24th regular meeting minutes.
So moved. Second.
Not quite finished. We have several to do. The August 7th called meeting minutes, July 2nd and July 24th closed session minutes. And I'll entertain a motion for all of those, please.
So moved.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Any additions, deletions, or corrections on any of those?
I have to speak up on this, if you don't mind, Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir.
We have my esteemed councilman to my right. His name is misspelled on all three of the July the 2nd, July the 24th.
Is that his first or last name, sir?
And August the 7th.
So we misspelled Boo?
Well, if you can do that, it has been done.
Okay. Mr. Clerk.
We have renamed him, actually.
For me.
And what day was that?
It's on all three.
We're only considering two of the executives.
Oh, closed sessions? Oh, okay. Well, then you took note of that, Mr. Jordan? You took note of that? Closed session, okay.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, ask the clerk to call the roll, please.
Dr. Lee,
Aye.
Miss Walden,
Aye.
Miss Shinholster,
Aye.
Mr. Joyner,
Aye.
Mr. Mullins,
Aye.
Mr. Chambers.
Aye.
That passes. Thank you. We have no old business. We'll move to new business. And council members, the city manager has requested that we remove the three resolutions that are on your agenda and move them to the work session agenda that'll follow this regular scheduled meeting. If there's no objection to that, we'll do so at this time. No, ma'am. In my conference with the attorney, we can just move those. Now, when we get into executive session, if action is taken, we are going to have to amend. I'm sorry, work session. I'm sorry. Yes, ma'am, work session. We will have to amend that. Next, we have several alcohol license applications to consider, and if there are no objections on that, I would ask the clerk if he would read those all at one time, please, and then we'll take one vote.
The first is for the Marsh Shaw for on behalf of Tobacco Outlet located at 1698 North Columbia Street for beer and wine retail package to go. For Robert Michaud on behalf of Old Clinton Barbecue located at 2645 North Columbia Street for beer consumption on the premises. Japal P. Baldawala on behalf of Stop and Save located 844 West Montgomery Street, and it is for beer and wine retail package to go. The special events applications for Will Jarrell on behalf of Jackson Stone Sinclair for an event to be held on October 18th at GMC located 201 East Green Street, where beer and wine would be served. And the final one is for Will Gerald, also on behalf of Jackson's on Sinclair, for an event to be held on October 19th and 20th at GMC 201 East Green Street, and it's for beer, wine, and distilled spirits would be served or sold.
Council, I'll entertain a motion on all of those, please.
So moved.
Second.
The motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, ask the clerk to call the roll, please.
Dr. Lee,
Aye.
Miss Walden,
Aye.
Miss Shinholster,
Aye.
Mr. Joyner,
Aye.
Mr. Mullins,
Aye.
Mr. Chambers.
Aye.
That passes. Thank you. If there's no further business come before council, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
The motion and a second. Any opposed? Hearing none, we are adjourned.